Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. I'm Adriana. I'm a transformational life coach and abundance consultant. I have an intuitive reading for you channeled directly from my guides. And I also wanted to say Happy New Year. If you are looking to start your new year with a whole bunch of spiritual awareness, I do encourage you to check out my special New Year's readings and to reserve yours within the next couple weeks. These readings are seasonal, they don't stay forever. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to learn more. Amazing card to start with, especially amazing card to start your new year. The leadership card, Elephant. Really love everything about this card, and I could talk to you for 20 minutes about it. But let's just say this card is really highlighting the need for you to step into your power as a leader, whether leading by example, leading by a little bit more visibility. You are a leader in this reading, and you are a leader, not just in this reading. Okay, let's look at your first card. Start with the Nine of Swords. Okay, what's coming to mind is jagged energy, but let me get a little bit deeper with it. You know, there's a question. It's a little question. It feels like a little voice, like a wheedling little voice. Can I really let go of the past? Is it really safe to let go of the past? I feel like this is a question that's kind of running in the background through your mind. It's not a loud voice. It's not incredibly resistant. It's just this little inner questioning. And if you've been feeling at all like a little bit spiky, or just, it's not like big spikes like that, it's like just little ones like this, that's the question behind that little bit of spikiness. Is it really safe to let go of the past? Can I really do that? You know, I'm reminded that he's kind of, I mean, who knows what else he's got on, but it looks like he's not wearing much, right? So he's vulnerable in the face of all of these swords, in the face of all of these worries. And there's a force in you that wants to remind you that you are vulnerable to, how do I want to put this? I'm seeing an image, and it's so hard to describe this image, but I'm going to do my best. Even though you feel vulnerable to perhaps either slipping back to the past or saying yes to the past or looking at the past, the fact that you're vulnerable means that there's already a wholeness, that you're ready to move forward from where you are. So the answer to the question of can I move forward, can I really let go of the past, is a resounding yes. And there is a strong kind of golden childlike energy within you, deep in there, that is already kind of jumping up and down and ready to go forward. This is just a little bit of stage fright. That's what this feels like. This doesn't feel like the, oh my God, anxiety, Nine of Swords. It just feels like a little bit of stage fright. Okay, beneficial energy. I'm going to clarify this card. Sharunos, card number 15. And then King of Wands is the card that is the challenge. Okay. Is the King of Wands an energy or a person? The King of Wands is a person who wants to take control, who wants to take leadership, and who wants to sit on the throne. But remember where we started? Who's really the leader, Scorpio? This person or you? There's no question there, okay? This person does want to be recognized and seen as a leader, but as far as actually exhibiting good leadership qualities, they are lacking in the quality department, okay? This person is characterized by impulsive, sometimes reckless behavior. Really, it feels kind of like temper tantrum, like throwing temper tantrum, the energy that children demand when they just want attention. You know how they get just like, ah! So they look like they want to run the show, but there's all of this kind of childish behavior going on that kind of gives them that, nope, you're not big enough to sit on this throne yet. Okay, I feel like I know where this card is going, but I'm gonna clarify anyway. I'll talk while I'm drawing. This Chiruno's card is looking at raw energy and the raw energy of choice. Where does every choice lead you? And when we're looking at the leadership, that's really the question. Are these choices leading me to more leadership? And we're getting the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles to clarify this energy. So it's about, am I using my power? Am I giving my power to others in a way that is empowering to both of us? Really, am I using my power correctly as a leader? Okay, High Priestess is the power. The Six of Pentacles is about the outflow of energy, the give and take. But it has to come through the High Priestess, from the High Priestess through the Six of Pentacles card. Because what happens is when that energy is not appropriately channeled. A bit of the reason why this leadership seems to be scaring you or seems to be giving you a little bit of pause is because the energy is almost too big. You're not quite sure what to do with it. You're not quite sure. I haven't watched Star Wars, and that's maybe not good, but I would imagine the first time you try to use a lightsaber is probably difficult because you're just not sure what's there. Or if you've ever taught someone how to drive, the first time they step on one of the pedals, not realizing how hard they have to push, and you kind of go flying forward. There's this just fear of, I don't want to hurt anyone, and so I almost don't want to use the power because I'm afraid that if I use it, I'm going to hurt someone. And as long as you're coming from the right intention as a leader, which is, let's look at what's best for everyone, but it's also the choice that makes you feel empowered. How does one explain this? Because you can feel power by taking power from someone, but that's not empowered because that's not coming from love. That's really coming from fear. So as long as you are truly connected to the power that exists within you, so if you can be connected to this power without being around someone else, or you're aware that you're only drawing this power from yourself, or from your alignment with your higher guidance, that is the empowerment, embodied, empowered. You see where we're going with all of that? As long as it's coming from there, it won't do this overwhelming business. But I do see that there is a lot of power in there. Even this card, you can see the power kind of crackling through the air. And we have the power chakra, the solar plexus, the sun, abdomen, right there on top, right where the crown should be. So we're looking at that empowerment as being very important for you. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more cards. The sun, that child I was talking to you about, there he is. And the Eight of Cups. So leaving behind, I think we're back to the beginning of this reading. Knowing that you can leave the past behind, getting you climbing to higher ground, to a sense of healing, and really the journey of leaving. Then we go into the sun, the success, the victory, here I am. And sun is leadership. These cards are not dissimilar, right? Look at the sun energy going here. My guides are wanting to give you this message, Scorpio, that 2022 is a leadership year for you. It's not just, I'm going to go along and survive like what we've been doing the last 2 years. This is really a year to take action and implement everything that's been brewing the last 2 years. So if you find yourself coasting or just going along with the flow, these cards are all encouraging you to really use what was given to you, use what is within you to start creating this new way forward. this is serious. It's a heavy, not heavy as in like 10 of Wands heavy, but it's not to be taken lightly. I think it must be that this Scorpio energy in general has been repowered, empowered. Something cosmically has shifted with the specific Scorpio energy. And that's why. That's for a reason, because Scorpio is all about transformation, right? And what do Scorpios do best but transform? What does the planet need to do right now but transform, but shift? The planet on so many levels, right? We could talk about that for another half hour. But the reason why Scorpio has been empowered is because that is your job. That is your cosmic job, is to help this transformation happen, to literally turn things on its head. This is the crown chakra sitting on the bottom. So we've turned the world upside down through your leadership. And that is really, if you take nothing else away from this reading, take this away. This is on purpose, and there's a cosmic reason behind this. No other sign can generate the transformation. It starts with the Scorpio energy. It starts with the regeneration that is possible of the Scorpio energy. And so you'd make this happen in your own life day to day. You don't have to go out on the world stage and change this with everyone, but it does start with every Scorpio working in their individual sphere of influence to start this transformation through empowered and enlightened leadership. Oh, okay, Scorpio. Thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And again, if you're curious about these New Year's readings, soulguidancewithadriana.com, or there is a direct link in the description below. Look forward to seeing you soon, and have a good one.